I'll say rotate device. Hold up. Watch. Hold up. All right, did it? It's still like it's trying to make me go this way. All right. So I guess I gotta do it in. I guess I gotta do it in portrait mode, guys. Okay, whatever. So I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna figure out why it be having me do it in portrait mode. But anyway, welcome to the Foxtrot, baby. Welcome to the Foxtrot, baby. Why? Because Foxy T is the best to use caution when you sit me, bitch. How y'all doing today? How you doing, guys? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Um, we're going to be talking about. Oh, I definitely have something to talk to y'all about. Um, but I'm gonna make that a whole different video because it deserves its own video. But this today we're talking about the absentee fathers and the entitlement that they have without realizing that they have stipulations because of their actions. Now, I'm not talking about all absentee fathers. I'm not talking about all situations. I'm only talking about mine. Now mine is a I'm not gonna say a unique situation because it's like a lot of people probably going through what I'm going through or have the same situation that I have. So this should be really relevant to a good handful of people. And if it is, I would like you to give me a thumbs up or just um, tell your side or your situation in the comments if you can, or if you feel like it, you know what I'm saying, or if you feel like that this resonated with you, put it in the comments below. Let me know what you think. If you feel like that anything that I say or I'm about to say that you don't agree with as well, also put it in the comments and like, yeah, let's have a debate about this. Like let's talk about this because it might be something that I'm not seeing, and I'm okay with seeing other sides of the situation, like other people's sides. I don't have no problem with that. I could just only speak on my side, and that's what I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? And maybe by me speaking on my side and you all giving y'all sides, that I might be able to, if I'm wrong in any type of way, grasp what I need to change. That's just how I operate. So I actually welcome you to give me different sides of views, different point of views. I do. It helps me grow. It helps me heal. It helps me be a better me and to be a better person, be a better mother for my children. Because that's just basically all that matters to me. Um, so my situation is that both of my children's fathers were very abusive. So in the sense of them seeing their children, I had many restraining orders against both of them actually. Um, like they wasn't even supposed to know where I live at. In order for me to do visitations, one had to definitely had to have supervised visitations. One father, he he has to have supervised visitation. Now the other one, I could meet with. He just couldn't know where I live. Like I could meet up with him and we could like we would exchange the child there like at a mutual public place. Um, but that one he actually had like an environment for my child to be able to go. Like it wasn't like he ain't had nowhere to take her, so they had to have visitations in the park or anything. Like it wasn't like that. But the other one, um, the father of the two um, youngest ones, the one that has to have supervised visitations, he actually don't have the opportunity to take them over the weekend or unless it's actually supervised. Like it has to be supervised. And with him, I, me personally, is not supposed to be around him. So I kind of gotta have like a third party, somebody else bring him to her, or bring my kids to him, or something like that. Like, or but for the most part, I haven't been doing I have been doing what I was supposed to do for the first one, like meeting him, you know, at a place and he get the kid. I've been like, he actually, I guess, follows the rules to a certain extent, But the other one, I mean, they have it documented, and that's how it's supposed to be. And he's the one that's like, I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't have to, and this and that. And it's like, yeah, you shouldn't have to, but you're the person who made it that way. Like, you were abusive and you were dangerous to me. So therefore, um, you have to have supervised visitations. I mean, that's just what it is. And maybe if you do those supervised visitations and you show that things go well, maybe it probably get to the point where you don't need to have supervised visitations anymore. But he did he's not even thinking like that. He's just like, oh, I shouldn't have to do it, so I'm just not going to do it, and I'll just wait until they're 18 and I'll see him. Nigga, they not going to want to see you then. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to want to see you then, or maybe they do. Hey, nigga, like, I mean, but at that point, like, to tell you the truth, when they get 18, we can't make them see you, so that's going to be on you. And then to tell you the truth, they 18, you can't make them see you. So what you gonna do? They growing, then they really not gonna see you. You know what I'm saying? And then my thing is that it's not much I can do, especially when you made the situation toxic and hectic in a dangerous environment where we can't do things normally. So when you made things where we can't operate in a normal manner, you have to do the necessary steps for you to get the same results then. Like, you have to do it. Just like if you get in trouble, you know, and they let you out, whatever, like that. Like, you're not going to get the same, privileges or whatever like that. You possibly going to have like probation or something. So if you have probation, it ain't like you can't be like, oh yeah, I'm not doing it. I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't have to do that. Okay, well, go to jail. Like, yo, like, I mean, because if you want to be free, then this is something you have to do. If you want to, you know, have this opportunity, this is something you have to do. So if you want to see your kids, this is something you have to do. You have to have supervised visitations. If you want to, and that's just something you have to do. Nobody made it where you had to do that for nothing. It was like that for a reason. You did it. You yourself did that. You know, and like I said, he was abusive to me, and he was very abusive to me. And the thing about it is that he's the reason why he had supervised visitation is that when I was pregnant with my daughter, with the youngest one, this nigga kicked the shit out of me. You get what I'm saying? In my stomach and try to hit me with the fucking car door. Like, yo, I was really like trying to like, and she was big as shit. Like, I was like about 8 months pregnant. You get what I'm saying? So my thing is like, you caused harm to me while she was inside of me, bro. So therefore, that's kind of saying that you don't, that you would also be damaging to the child too. So you have to understand that your prior um, things that you did made you have to be supervised around these kids. That's just it. It's because we don't know what you may do. You get what I'm saying? Like, especially when stuff not going your way, especially when, you know, the mother is not like, yo, like, my children's father actually says this, and I'm talking about the two youngest ones, their father. I'm talking about him. he has said over and over and over again, like, women will keep you from your kids or whatever like that because they bitter and they mad because you don't want to be with them and stuff like that. Like, I think honestly that he heard so many other men have that kind of same, you know, story or same situation where he feels as though that that's his situation, but it's not. It is really not. Like, it's not his situation. Neither one of the, I'm not even gonna say, I can't, for real, she don't show me no motherfucking signs like she wanna be with him. But I can say honestly for me, I know for a fact it's not, I don't wanna be with him. I don't wanna be with him. I really don't like his ways. You know what I'm saying? So I I would never be nothing more than the mother of his children to him ever, like, ever again. Like, I don't like him in that way. I don't see him in that way. I'm not attracted to him anymore. Like, I don't even know what I was attracted to then, but it's like whatever it was, it's not there anymore. So I'm not even attracted to him. Like, it's nothing attractive about him to me. Not saying that he's not an attractive guy, that he's not attracted to other people, but what attracts me, he doesn't have it. Like, like it's just not attractive to me. So I know for a fact it's not like because I'm mad I'm not with him. You know, I know that. Mine is like, yo, like, the thing is that it's like you act like you can't do the supervised visitations. You know what I'm saying, and not see me. Like, I'm not supposed to see him. I'm not supposed to be talking to him or nothing. But me forgiving him for what he did, he think like I forgot. I didn't forget. I forgave you. It's a difference. I can forgive you and still converse with you about your kids and converse with you about your mental health and stuff like that and try to calm you down with certain shit. But I personally do not want you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it, it's not like it's not like I personally forgot what you done to me. No, I just forgave you. And me forgiving you is not because of you, it's because of me, you know. And me allowing you to have still access to trying to see your kids and stuff like that is still me being generous to you. You really don't deserve none of the shit. Like, he really doesn't deserve none of the shit that I do for him or anything. When the pandemic was going on, I think he was getting unemployment. So when the pandemic was going on, I think he was getting unemployment. So I guess when you get unemployment, they pay your child support for you too. I think they take the child support payments out of that too. So I started getting, you know, some money. Like, yeah, I mean, it wasn't much because it was only for one kid. It wasn't even for both. It was only for one. You get what I'm saying? So when it was coming out his check, coming out his check, coming out his check, and at the time, I wasn't really struggling for nothing at the time. I was really okay. I got what I needed to get for the kids and stuff like that. So one time, when it came, when the money came, you know what I'm saying? I sent that shit right back to him. It came, I cashed that it to him. He's like, what's that for? I was like, yo, I said, yo, I'm not really, in need of it right now. And I thank you for actually starting to pay. So this is kind of like your reward for actually doing what you're supposed to do, yo. Like, when you actually do what you're supposed to do with me, like with me, you get certain privileges. You just get certain shit. Like, I show appreciation for you actually doing what you're supposed to do, because of the simple fact that I realize that it's kind of hard for you to do what you're supposed to do anyway. Like, cause you know, mentally, that's not what you're about. So if you show that you're doing what you're supposed to do, then I'm going to congratulate you for that, and I'm going to make it known. So I sent him that money back, whatever, like that. I sent him his money back one time when he and also when and again, you get what I'm saying. It was still coming out his check or whatever like that, and I was getting it, and I was still, I think I was a little still good, right? I think I was still good where I got all my shit for my kids, right? I really ain't want for nothing. So when he sent it to me, when he sent me the fucking or well, when I got the child support payment, I sent that child support payment to the other baby mother for the baby, for that child, just from me. Like, hey, I just wanna, because just because, like, yo, we gotta help each other out, because I don't know if he giving you, I don't know if it's coming out for yours or not, and even if it is, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay at the time right now. So, and I don't know your situation, but at the same time, I know for a fact, if this is just if it's just like, if the money is just coming now, I know it gotta just be coming for her now. Like, we wasn't getting this shit. Like, we wasn't getting child support the whole time. You get what I'm saying? That's the only time we got it, was the time that he was on the unemployment. Was the only little bit of time, right? Then, so that's why I felt the need to, like, yo, help her out, because my thing is like, a parent is more of a person that, like, you shouldn't have to ask me to help or give you. You shouldn't have to ask me. It should be always constantly me just giving. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that that's what my kid needs or whatever like that. And even though that's not my kid, that's not my child biologically, that's my baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my kid. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Like, that's my kid. That's my children's sibling. And they have the same kind of situation. They have the same parent. So it's like, yo, and I know that parent ain't doing, yo, we gonna make up for that shit. We gonna do his, I mean, we already doing his job, so that's the thing. Is that, we so used to doing his goddamn job. You know? So it's like nothing for me to just be like, do the necessary things. Sometimes you just gotta do shit. Sometimes it'd be like, damn, I wouldn't have did that. Like, damn, you did that. I wouldn't have did that shit. Whatever. All that money that the nigga owe me and shit like that. Yeah, you right. You right. You definitely right. And guess what? And that person, he definitely didn't deserve it. But guess what? This should show him that, like it's rewards for you doing what you're supposed to do. And it's sad that you had to train him to do what he's supposed to do, like a dog, like give him a treat when he do something good. That's crazy that you had to do it like that. But I noticed that you had to do like that. You had to do that to him, like, for him, because otherwise he'll run rampant. He'll You get what I'm saying? He'll run rampant, and he'll think that that little bit of time where they forcefully took it from this nigga, like, they forcefully made him do what he was supposed to do. He would make it seem like that whole time, that he would make it seem like he been doing that forever, like since the children came out the womb. And that's not the case. And he want to know why it's a problem when somebody else end up getting the kids, and then, or something like that, and then end up taking them to come see him or whatever, right? Because we know he ain't going to do it himself. He ain't going to take no actions to do shit he got to do for himself. So somebody else to take the kids to him or whatever. He take a picture with the kid, and of course the mother would be a little bit upset, because it's like, the way he do it, he'll take a picture with the kid, right? But the way he'd do it is he'll make it seem like he really that active as fucking parent. And my thing is like, I don't give a fuck what you try to portray. Like, so if If you taking pictures with my kids, right here and there, when I bring them to your job, to me, it's very clear that you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Like I see past your fake posts. You're stealing, you know, posts like you really give a damn, like you doing this or whatever like that. But you had to like, but he has to understand that it kind of makes a person not even want to deal with him because of how entitled he think he is, like, or how entitled he is, like, and he doesn't do what he's supposed to do. Like that's the part. That's the part that people have a problem with. Is like, damn, yo, like you gotta at least do something. You at least gotta make moves that make it seem like that you're doing, that you really want what you're saying. If not, then you're lying. Like we can tell you're lying. You know, because you're not doing things that will result in the goal that you want. You're doing things that counteract it, that go against it. So then you'll end up in a different direction. You're going the wrong way. You want to see your kids so bad, right? You want to see your kids and somebody keeping you from your kids, but you have supervised visitations, but you don't never set up a supervised visitation ever because you feel like that you shouldn't have to have a supervised visitation. It doesn't matter if you feel like that you should or not. Why you still not setting it up to do so then? It's like you really don't want to see your kid. Cause so tell the truth. Do you want to see your kids or do you don't? Or you don't? Do you want to see your kids or you don't? Because this is how you can see your kids. And you refusing to do that. So do you want to see them or not? Nigga, go the fuck ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Live your fucking life by your fucking self. Cause at this point, you are lost cause. You are lost fucking cause. You owe the shit and still operating poorly. What is your problem? Do you want to see them or not? And the thing is that the nigga think that he like, oh no, the mother's bitter. She still want to be me, whatever like that. And it's fucked up. Like I gotta pay to see my kid. No, you don't have to pay to see your kid, nigga. You have to pay for your child regardless. And you seeing your kid comes along with that shit. Like he failed to realize that he gotta pay. Like I don't know what fairy tale land this nigga living in or whatever like that that makes him think that he can go through life and live through life having children and not pay for them on the daily, not provide for them on a daily basis. How does that work, sir? That doesn't that doesn't add up. So with that being said, with that being said, um, you do know that you pay child support, right? Boom, you pay child support. You're just paying for your child. Now, if you want visitations, you can get visitations. That's separate. Like you know what I'm saying? Yes, it can be put in the same order, like in the same document, but at the same time, you're automatically ordered to pay for this motherfucking child. That's regardless of the fact. You get what I'm saying? Now you want to see them, then we'll put it in there how you be able to see them, when you can see them, or whatever like that. But you can't be like, if I don't get to see them or whatever like that, then I'm not doing this part. No, you already automatically supposed to do this part. Or your ass going to jail, nigga. That's just it. You supposed to provide for your kids. Period. That's just like me. I gotta provide for you, for my kids, whether I like you, whether I want to talk to you, whether I want to see you, whether I like the fact that I got babies by an abusive person or not. I still have to take care of these motherfucking kids regardless, and every day, daily. Like pay for these kids daily, every day. You know, I can't just be like, no, I'm not fucking doing it. I can't do that. But this one gets the opportunity to do so, which he shouldn't. But at the same time, he does it, and it still be like, it's fact that I gotta pay to see my kids. No, you just gotta pay for your kids, and then you gotta worry about. You just gotta have supervised visitation to see your kids. One don't have nothing to do with the other. You have to pay child support, period, regardless. Get that out your motherfucking head, nigga. But to see your kids, you have to have supervised visitations. So tell the truth. It's not you have to pay child support to see your kid. No, you have to have supervised visitations to see your fucking kid. Now just sign up. Just make the arrangements. Nobody keeping you from doing that but you. So with that being said, let's snap back into reality, fathers. And I'm talking about the fathers that's like him. Not the ones that just really in situations where they can't or anything like that. No. Fathers that's like him that think that's what's happening. You're paying to see your child. Snap back to reality. Because snap back to reality because it's a lie. It was all a lie, guys. It was all a lie. It was a lie, guys. It was all a lie. Snap back to reality. You're not paying to see your kids. You're just supporting your kids. And then to see your kids, you just need to supervise visitations. Tell the truth. Stop lying. Maybe if you be truthful to yourself, be honest with yourself, maybe things will work out for you better. Think about it. When you was actually paying child support, you got some of the money back. Who the fuck does that? Who you know, sir, that pay child support? I mean, and they actually pay their goddamn child support, and then they get and they get some of their money back because they pay their child support. Who you know, and I'm talking about people that actually pay and has been paying since their child's been born. Nigga, you only paid because somebody took it out your goddamn check forcefully, and then you decided to go get an under the table job so they couldn't take it out your fucking check anymore. So actually, you doing actions to counteract what you actually want. It's not showing that you want to be a father. It's showing you trying to beat the system, nigga. That's what it's showing. It's showing that you're trying to do everything to avoid providing for your children. And that's something that you have to do regardless of the fact if you see them or not. Just like we would have to. If we was wherever, we would still have to provide for our children. We're the parents. Or we have to put them in the position where they're provided for constantly. And you didn't either, but yet you're so entitled. Please. You're 40. Grow up. It's way beyond time. And at this point, the children will be 18 and you will have no time. The clock is ticking. How many more years do we need to waste on you acting like a butt for you to get it? How many people is going to be around you congratulating you on your shit and you're doing everything to fuck up? And you think that your shit don't stink? Nigga, it do. Stop doing what you're doing. Get yourself together. I mean, you can't operate off of looks all your life. Like, you just can't be an asshole all your life. You can't just be a neglectful ass parent all your life. You can't just be an entitled ass motherfucker all your life. Or can you? You definitely can. But when you do, it results in certain situations. It puts you in certain situations. It keep you from things that you are actually entitled to because of your actions and their lack thereof. So With that being said, grow up, guys, and stop worrying about the financial side of it when that's supposed to be automatic and constant. Okay? Stop making it like it's a bad thing to take care of your kids. Stop making it seem like it's a bad thing to have to pay to support your children because that's what you have to do regardless. Do you not know how much a child costs a year? I guess not, because you never felt the need to pay for one, even the ones that you actually help produce. Hmm. So, with that being said, if you're not doing the necessary steps, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do as a motherfucking parent, simmer down, son, because you have a lot more growing to do. Just saying. Leave your comments down in the comment section below. If you feel that I hit it on the nose, or if you feel that what I saying was bullshit, it doesn't matter. Like, y'all, I just want to hear y'all views on this stuff because it's getting out of hand. People got the whole thing messed up. The whole thing messed up. The whole thing messed up. If y'all actually was doing what y'all was supposed to be doing, it wouldn't, child support wouldn't even exist. Stupid.